Sister Favor was born like every other normal child. In fact, she was so beautiful at birth that the nurses began to tease my mom that she should confess where she had gotten that baby from, because she was so fair and she had a lot of hair. In that hospital, they began to call my mom that woman we born Chinese speaking. And so there was nothing at all that would have suggested to us that anything was wrong with her. Well, not until she began to grow up. I began to notice that she was very slow at developing. She was not able to walk on time, and she was not talking at a regular age when children should naturally begin to talk. Not only the passage of time will reveal to us what was truly the problem. My sister was actually born with severe mental impairment. That realization took a whole lot of hospital visits, and 26 years down the line, it's been from one challenge to the other. Is it the stigma? Is it the mockery? Is it the convulsions? Is it the seizures? Over the years, I have watched her silently go through all these pains, and on one of such occasions, I will never forget. That day, I shed almost a bucket of tears. When she was growing up, we used to allow her to go to school and go outside and play with other children. But when it became quite obvious that she was not born normal, and children also began to notice, they began to make a joke out of her, and they would just come around, pinch her and run away. Funny enough, some of these things even came from adults that should know better. They will not let their children come near my sister. They will not even want to sit close to her in church. So we decided to keep her indoor to save her from all of those kind of situations. And on that very day I watched her, children were playing outside the house, and she stood up from where she sat and managed to get herself close to the window, and she was watching as the children played. And for almost the first time, I saw my sister feel sadness. At that moment, I began to really think about all the possibilities that would have existed for her if she was born a normal child. So now, as it stands, she just has to stay away from everybody, and that's how she will just live her life, and that is it. Nobody will hear of her, nobody will hear her story, nothing at all will be written of her. All will just be the very fact that she existed. And it is for my sister and for the rest of all the specially born children all over the world that God in His mercies gave me a story to write for them. And for the past 2 years, I have been writing this story. This movie is called Waterboy, and it tells the story of a young man who lived his life to bear the burdens of others, most especially that of his younger brother who was born with mental impairment. A story that will transverse the world and bring solace to a whole lot of families. This story is a record breaker. I am so sure of it. That is why I am making a very challenging decision today. I only realized that nobody else may tell this story as much as I will, because I know what I saw. I know what God told me about this story. So that's why I am deciding to produce this movie myself. This is going to be the biggest task of my life, the most challenging thing I have ever done in my entire life. And that is because I have no background of movie production. I have no resources whatsoever. I have no money, no connections, nothing at all. But I am very positive because I know that really nothing is impossible. And guess what, guys? We are going to be producing this movie and introducing a whole lot of new talents to the movie industry. That's because we may not have enough funds to pay all the big actors and all the big names that you know. So in the coming days, I'm going to be making a whole lot of videos and explaining a whole lot of things to us, and at the same time carrying out auditions to find those who will bring this story to life with their talents in acting. If the odds are in our favor, we may actually be able to have some big names in the movie, and we may also be able to pull some big producers to guide us through this record-breaking challenge. Everything is possible. So please repost this video, make comments, share it to as many people as you can, and let's also keep tagging the big names in the movie industry, because who knows? Please watch out for the very next video. Thank you.